Oh boy. So I just woke up and I saw a notification in my feed. Legend does upload a video. Fatal Tower 200 fight with a weak squad without tower equipment. And I'm like, here we go again. Alright guys, if you don't know who Legend does is, he is a legend in Mortal Kombat Mobile community. No pun intended. This guy always does absolutely insane things. So you should go and follow him right now. Go subscribe to his channel. I'll leave the link to this video in the description so you check it out in full entirety. There is 22 minutes, so I'm gonna assume it took a lot of tries. So I haven't watched the video. I wanted to do a live reaction. And when I was fighting Battle 200 yesterday, I think I said in a video that like I would love to see Legend does do this with a weak team. There is just no way, and I guess he found a way. So I'm gonna make a prediction right now how he did it. The only way I see you can do it with weak team is using classic Ermac. There is no other way. So it's classic Ermac plus probably MK11 Scorpion or another equally annoying spamming character that can apply a bunch of incurability debuffs so the team cannot heal. So the main damage source is going to be classic Ermac and another character to apply incurability debuffs and maybe somebody for snare. And definitely double unblockable piece of gear on everybody. That's my guess. I don't know. I just want to see this. Let's go. Let's watch this beauty. We see his face.
Особенно против битвы с Люканом Бога Огня.
Hey man.
Я приготовил для вас парочку.
He looks okay, but I'm definitely more handsome than him.
You're right. He is way more handsome than you, boy. Alright, so he is showing off his talent tree right now. We have combo ender chance. That is good. Wait, let me actually listen to what he's saying. I'm gonna translate for you. You're welcome. Subscribe. So he's saying that he's using precision so he can get extra power and extra damage, I guess. So, okay. Oh yeah, so Hawk stance is going to be very, very important. Well, obviously, because you want to be resistant to fire. He's probably found a way to get full resistance to fire. We're going to see the way he achieved it. I offered a couple of ways to do it in my own video, but I'm curious which way he's going to use. Since he's using Hawk stance, maybe he's using... actually, I don't know. I'm just going to watch. Centaurian defense. He says that... He literally just said in a previous battle that there is no unblockable gear on the characters. And yet he wants to reflect the damage from unblockable attacks. What am I missing? What unblockable attacks are in that battle? He's using OIA tech for less power drain. Okay, I'm definitely confused now. Okay, the next one is Cyber Linkway programming. Incoming dots and frostbite have 46% decreased duration. I guess the Liu King's fire, but you don't care about the duration. If it applies, he heals. That's the main issue. And what are the other dots they put? It doesn't work on stuff like snare and cripple. It just works on dots. On player's death, 20% chance to deal 20% damage to the opponent's current health and cause stun. Does this work on bosses? I actually didn't know this works on bosses. Oh my god, I just realized he doesn't have Revenant or Bone Shield. And he says it does work with bosses. Well, 20% damage, 20% chance for 20% damage is just way too unreliable. But I guess it's better than Revenant in this case because I'm gonna bet that we're gonna be dying within 30 seconds of each battle just so Classic Ermac can deal the most damage. I still believe he's gonna be using Classic Ermac. There is no way he's not. He says if you have weak characters and weak account and you cannot actually do damage with your damage dealing characters, this is one of the ways you can increase the damage your team does. Makes sense. Totally agree. He also says it doesn't work on any kind of minions that your character summon. Like, for example, Kotal Khan, when he summoned Ashtek, if Ashtek dies, this cannot trigger. Or, I guess, Resurrection won't work either. It's it's just final death of a character. That's the only thing that can trigger this talent. Okay, we're using horse stance, but he only put 1 point into it. Only 1 point in horse stance. That's the most broken thing. Why? Oh, okay. He just said that it doesn't actually matter how many points you put into it, because since it's broken right now, you basically get way more than just 2% for just putting 1 point into it. But each additional point will only add 2%. So there is barely any difference between 1 point and 5 points. Okay. Okay. That is useful information. Okay, spec up tactics. We get 20% power generation when we take in. This is very useful. Yeah, basically he's going for as much power as possible. So we're going to be spamming a lot of specials, I see. Okay, now this one blows my mind. We're actually using live for battle. Never used this talent in my life at any point of any build. I just don't use special 3s or X-rays, but I guess it's gonna be it's gonna be essential for this setup for this team. I'm looking forward to seeing what the team is. What the hell? All right, we got Unbreakable Will here for some cripple resistance. Are we using Classic Liu King? Is that what's happening? Well, and obviously we have snare resistance as well for the same reasons. All right, let's get into the fight. I knew it. I knew it, Classic Ermac. There is no way. Okay. And holy crap, Classic Ermac Fusion 0, Classic Smoke Fusion 4. That is mind-blowing. And no doubt, only rare, basic rare gear. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna make myself a bit smaller so you can see more of the screen. Bound Demon, Ninja Yoroi, and Rusty Chainsaw. So Smoke special. Okay, so we have 2 characters that have snare and special too, so that's why we have Subtlety 2 and Rusty Chainsaw, so we can spam that snare. Which again, that was one of my ideas. You snare them, but now you don't have any incurability though, so how the hell are you not gonna let them heal? Are you just gonna attack non-stop? Alright, let's see. Okay, so he says the reason he chose Cassie Cage is because of her native gear, body armor, which gives 50% resistance to all negative effects. Which is true, and which is insane, because, first of all, look at this. We got Earthrealm Mental Face Mask, which also gives 30% resistance, I think, and Ninja Yoroi that I think also gives resistance. So, this is crazy. He has not 100%. He has 100% against Snare and Cripple, but not against Fire. I think against Fire, if you add everything up, it's around 70-80%. So this is gonna be fun. Okay, so basically the basic idea of the gear he used is to have as much power generation and cheap special tools as possible, to have as much resistance to all negative effects as possible, and to have as much block breaker as possible. That's the logic. Let's get into the fight. Alright, I'm gonna translate for you.
Итак, основная тактика для слабых персонажей и аккаунтов
This is for
заключается в
weak
следующем.
characters
Вам
and accounts.
необходимо накладывать эффект ловушка на Ночного Волка и Рейдена МК-11.
So he says you need to snare Nightwolf and MK11 Raiden all the time.
Ни в коем случае не накладывайте эффект ловушка на Люкана Бога Огня.
Do not
Иначе вы просто потеряете попытку.
do not do it
Люкан
to Fire God Liu King,
залечится.
because he is gonna fully heal, because you don't have good resistance to fire with this strategy. So the strategy here is basically kill Fire God Liu King using only classic Ermac. So you do damage and you snare only Nightwolf and MK11 Raiden, and Fire God Liu King, he will die to Ermac's passive. That's your strategy.
До максимального запаса здоровья. После того, как вы накладываете эффект ловушка либо на Ночного Волка, либо на МК-11 Рейдена, вы периодически меняетесь с одного персонажа на другого и ждете таймер 30 секунд, по истечению которого просто сливаете своих персонажей.
That's exactly what I thought. Basically, this is a fancy classic Ermac dying strategy. So you need to survive for 30 seconds, and you need to try to snare Nightwolf, or in case he takes out, which he will because this piece of garbage takes out way too fast. You need to pray and hope that Raiden comes in, then you can snare Raiden. And after 30 seconds are gone, exactly at that moment, you lose the battle. You let all your characters die, and you lose the battle. If Liu Kang takes in and heals, I'm gonna assume you just need to quit the battle so you don't save the results because you don't want Liu Kang to heal. I don't know, maybe he mentions it later in the video.
Персонажей, пока на противнике висит эффект ловушка. Для того, чтобы персонаж не смог поменяться на Люкана Бога Огня, и он не смог вылечить свое здоровье.
Did you see that?
Урон, который нанес ему Эрма классический за 30 секунд боя.
Cassie just exploded, stunned the Raiden, and did 20% damage. That talent is insane for bosses. All right.
Благодаря таланту Дух Мести, после того, как вашего персонажа нокаутирует, есть 20% шанс нанести 20% урона. В соотношении с моими персонажами данный урон достаточно огромный. И большего урона я не смог бы нанести, даже если бы захотел за целый бой. А после того, как пассивная способность Эрмака классического заканчивается, эффективность моей команды также понижается. В 200-й битве есть модификатор вампиризм. Каждый раз, когда противник вас атакует, он исцеляет свое здоровье. И чтобы противник...
Another 20% triggered! That was so lucky!
...много не исцелял своего здоровья, вам необходимо как можно быстрее проиграть битву.
So he's saying you need to die as fast as possible after 30 seconds are up because they will heal from the vampire. But since the vampire is tremendously nerfed, it's not really going to be that much. So you just, I don't think in 30 seconds, if you die exactly after 30 seconds, I don't think they'll heal more than they take damage. So that's how you do it. Let's keep watching. So I'm kind of curious, what are you going to do with boss Fire God Liu Kang after you kill Raiden and Nightwolf?
Очень важный момент при использовании данной тактики. Не пытайтесь как можно быстрее уничтожить Ночного Волка либо Рейдена МК-11.
He says, do not try to kill Nightwolf or MK11 Raiden as fast as possible, which makes sense. This is that is the answer to my question. So you only want to kill these guys when you see that Fire God Liu Kang is at basically 1 HP, that you can just one-tap that man. It's not going to be difficult to not kill Nightwolf and Raiden because these guys will have leeching and vampire powers. So just by hitting you, they will heal off some of the damage Ermac does. So technically, Fire God Liu Kang will be taking more damage than the rest of the team because he will not be able to take in and heal any damage. But Nightwolf and Raiden will be able to heal some damage. So this is very important. Do not kill them before your Liu Kang is ready to get one-tapped.
Ваша первая и основная приоритетная цель – это Люкан Бог Огня. После того, как Эрмак классический снизит запас здоровья Люкана Бога Огня до минимального значения, для эффективного добивания данного босса вам необходимо использовать следующих персонажей. Это классический Скорпион и Тремор Aftershock. Благодаря их пассивным способностям.
So once Fire God Liu Kang is fully drained by classic Ermac, which will take you at least 10 runs, because Ermac does 10% and you're probably going to mess up a few times where Fire God Liu Kang will take in and heal, so you'll have to quit that battle. So it's going to take you at least 10 tries to do that. And once you get your Fire God Liu Kang to 1 HP, Legend does suggests to use classic, just do one battle using classic Scorpion or Aftershock Tremor or both and just pull him out and finish him off. This way you will never hit him. You will be able to kill Fire God Liu Kang without him ever taking in. Classic Scorpion will just kill him while he is out. That is an incredible strategy. I mean, he did it before, so it's nothing new, but it's nice to have this applied to this battle and see that it works. And I would argue it works even better for this battle than any other battle because of the healing, because this helps us keep the rest of the enemies alive for longer before Liu Kang is ready to get killed. This battle is actually easier than other boss battles to use this strategy.
Способностям они вытягивают самого слабого и самого раненого противника в бой. И в таком случае вы максимально эффективно добьете Лю Кана, бога огня, так как на нем нет снаряжения шляпы Дзенсей, и он не сможет избежать нокаутирующего удара. Если же у вас нет персонажей классического Скорпиона и Тремора Aftershock, можете использовать мою тактику, как я использовал в данном бою. После того, как вы победите Лю Кана, бога огня, вы сможете спокойно наносить максимальный урон по Ночному Волку и Рейдену МК-11.
After you kill Fire God Liu Kang, you can just easily kill Raiden and Nightwolf, whatever health is left there. So it's a beautiful strategy. I'm gonna let the video finish, and then I'm gonna say my thoughts about this.
Не допускайте такой ситуации, чтобы у вас остался один Лю Кан, бог огня.
He says, do not let Fire God Liu Kang be the only character left. So if you accidentally killed all of the characters except Fire God Liu Kang, just quit the battle. You will not win against only Fire God Liu Kang. Always have at least somebody else, so you can drain Liu Kang through that character using Classic Ermac.
В этом случае шансы на победу у вас крайне низкие. Но я предлагаю посмотреть мою битву Башни Земного Царства с слабым отрядом.
Using Classic Smoke here is smart because he applies blind, which means enemies will miss and not heal that much. That is brilliant. Look at all those blinds! So this is where it's close to dying. He's gonna kill Nightwolf. He got lucky. Okay, now what do? We killed Nightwolf. So boss Fire God Liu Kang is gonna be the one starting. This is dangerous. You need to KO him before he can heal. So in this case, what you do, you just start over and over until you get lucky and you actually manage to not trigger his heal. If you do trigger his heal, what you need to do is just close the battle. That's it. Close the battle and start over. Do not let Fire God Liu Kang heal. It's gonna cancel out. One time he heals is gonna cancel like 3 of your tries. So if he heals, just quit the battle. Just press pause and quit. And this is it. All of them are done. Game over. This is the strategy. Easy peasy. Oh no, are we gonna have to do another try? Oh no, nice. Well done, Cassie. Look at that. Do special too. What are you doing? Okay. Well done. Well done, Legend Us. And we got Jinsei hat and Fire God Liu Kang. Oh, Circle of Shadow Kun Lao. I'm sorry. That is sad. If I got Circle of Shadow, I would be sad. He's already maxed out in my collection. So yeah, guys, Legend Us just proved to us that it's possible to beat this battle with a weak team. However, I'm gonna say something that's... it's just think about it. Battle 200 is not the hardest battle in this tower. There's battles like 185 with the crazy dark magic, or battles 190, 195. There is battles where I struggled to beat with the maxed out diamond team. There was a few battles that I had to beat them twice because I lost first time because I just wasn't expecting it would be that difficult. To get to battle 200, you will have to beat battles where you cannot use the strategy, where you only have one try to do it. So let's be honest, there is absolutely no application to this team in Battle 200, because you will not be able to get to Battle 200 if you don't have strong teams. Like, Legend Dust, can you please make a video how to beat battles? I'm gonna give you a few right now. 185. Okay, let's start with 165. 165, 180, 184, 185, 190, 195, 197, 199. Those battles, if you can find a weak team that can beat those battles, then this guide will make sense. However, I'm not saying it's a bad guide. It's an incredible guide, but use it as an instruction. You can build, if you manage to get to Battle 200, let's be honest, you will not struggle on Battle 200. You, however, will struggle to get to Battle 200. But in Battle 200, you can use this strategy, just use the stronger characters. For example, instead of using, there is a method to this. Both Classic Smoke and Cover-Up's Cassie are there for a reason, but you're probably gonna have those characters on a higher fusion. And you probably actually... There is a few characters you can substitute Cover-Up's Cassie. There is, let's say, Triberg. If you have, for example, if your Gold Triberg has higher fusion, Triberg's Cyber Armor will have the same effect as Cover-Up's Cassie's armor. Then Unstoppable Jason, in case your Unstoppable Jason is high. His Hockey Mask as well will give you the same resistance to all debuffs. So, yeah, use for your damage dealer somebody who you can put the armor for the resistance to debuffs. Or maybe you have diamond cards. If you have a decent diamond card, you can slot a couple of resistant pieces on them, and it's gonna have the same effect. So use this guide not as like to copy it, but to understand the principle behind it and build your own team that's gonna be the most efficient for your account. I would say if you made it to Battle 200, you're already a tremendous player, and you should, like, if you made it here, you will beat Battle 200s no matter what. If you can't beat it in a normal way, use this way. Build a team that uses the same principle as this team and just beat it, and you're gonna be rewarded with a beautiful diamond and an epic gear card. Thank you so much, Legend Dust, for this guide. It was very, very entertaining and very, very skillful, and it's a really smart build. I'm very impressed. Thank you so much for this video, guys, and go subscribe to Legend Dust, give him a like, and I hope you have happy holidays. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. You're awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to me as well, because I want to. I want you to. All right, bye.